Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Zara. I am a fifth year medical student studying University of Nigeria, West Africa. So a few of you know that I am currently undertaking my external electives in Lagos, Nigeria, and I've been getting a few questions since I started uploading my vlogs. And in this video, I'm going to be answering those questions like, where am I doing my electives? How long does it last? And things like that. Keep watching if you're interested in things like that, I guess. Before I carry on in this video, I would like to answer the question, which is, what are medical electives? Well, as a fifth year medical student studying in Nigeria or in a Nigerian university, you do three major things in fifth year, which is obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, and what we call in my school short postings or elective. Short postings are about 8 departments. You get to rotate about 8 departments for a period of 6 months. I'm going to leave all the departments here on the screen so that you can read them for yourself. Each short posting lasts for a period of 3 weeks, making a total of 6 months if you do the maths. In 5th year of medical school, you have the junior and the senior obstetrics and gynecology and pediatric posting. In between the junior and the senior posting, you have the short posting for a period of 6 months. Short postings or electives are units or departments that are not necessarily considered under internal medicine or surgery. Most of them are a combination of medicine and surgery. For example, you have ophthalmology, you have ENT, which is ear, nose and throat. They do some elective surgeries and they still practice medicine. And you have others like anesthesiology and things like that. So those are what short postings are. And they last for a period of 6 months. 3 weeks each in the 8 departments. You can either do your electives internally or externally. Internally basically means you're doing it in your university, the hospital that you work in, and externally is you're going outside, which can be locally or internationally. In my school, you're allowed to do one of the 8 postings externally, either locally or internationally. Locally means you're still in Nigeria, but you're in a totally different school, a totally different hospital. Internationally means you're going outside Nigeria. So most people go to UK, US, South Africa, basically any place that accepts you. I chose to do mine in Nigeria, and I chose to do my electives, which is absolutely not compulsory. It is very optional. Everybody must not do it, but you can if you want to. I chose to do mine for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to experience life outside my medical school. Like, when I finally leave this medical school, what is this life going to be about? That is one of the reasons why I honestly did it. Actually 3 reasons. Then 2, to check out, because the hospital I'm currently doing my electives is one of the places I was considering for my house job before MDCN came with this new skill or this new way of applying for house job. So it was one of the places that was on my mind, so I wanted to check the hospital out, you get. Then thirdly, or the third reason is I wanted to rest. Honestly, I just wanted to breathe outside my medical school, honestly. So these are the reasons why I chose to do my electives in the first place. So where can one do their external elective postings, you may ask? You can do it locally and internationally. As I said, internationally, places outside Nigeria. Locally, you have to do it in a place that has some kind of clinical training skill. At first, only teaching hospitals were accepted, like the TH, like Luth, IMSUT, any place that ends with TH, a teaching hospital that has a medical school, do you understand? Those are places that are accepted. But now you can do it in anywhere that takes house officers. Anywhere that you can do your house job in, you can apply for your electives in that hospital. So it's not just teaching hospitals anymore. Some private hospitals that take house officers, you can do it there. Some federal hospitals that are not teaching hospitals, you can do it there. State hospitals, same thing, as far as they take house officer. Now, how do you apply to these places? In my school, you don't get any letter from the school to give to the hospital. So basically, you have to apply to the hospital that you want to do your external electives in, and also apply to your school, telling them that you've secured a place in so and so place, and you like to do your elective in so and so department for a period of this time to this time. That's when you're accepted by the hospital that you chose. Then your school will either release you or say no, you're not going anywhere. But most times they'll release you, don't mind me. So yeah, and that is basically how you apply for your electives, and then you go to where you want to go to and do the work you have to do for the period of time you have to do it. Now I'm going to answer a very, very important question about electives, which is elective important? In my opinion, yes, electives are very, very important. It does two most important things for you. One, it tells you exactly where you are. It shows you how far you've come throughout your journey in medical school. You're in your 5th year, and in about a year you should be done with medical school. So it tells you, am I really good, or am I average, or can I do better? Or you say, oh, I'm actually better than I think I am, or wow, I thought I was so good though, but it turns out that I'm not so great with this and with this and with that. It shows you exactly where you stand, and this time you're seeing it for yourself. You're the one rating yourself by yourself. Do you understand? So that is the first thing that electives does for you. The second thing that elective does for you is that it shows you how life after medical school will be and how much skill you need to have. You know, it's one thing to be in your medical school and you see house officers, you see registrar, like, so life after medical school is like this. But when you go outside, experiencing a different place outside your medical school is very, very, it's vital. I feel like it should even be more than these 3 weeks that was given, but it is what it is. But yeah, it is very, I feel like everybody should experience life outside their own medical school. Maybe go to another medical school or go to another training facility or training ground. It tells you this is life after medical school. At least from working closely with other doctors now, it tells you this is life after medical school. Are you ready for this? If you are not ready, what are you going to do? It basically gives it to you like this, like, look at me, oh, this is life after medical school. And my advice for anyone who wants to honestly do their external electives is get it done. If you want to do it internationally and you're like, oh, I can't really do it internationally, do it locally, my dear. It is an eye-opener. It's tell you, babe, you're not anywhere. What do you think you are? Who do you think you are? It is an eye-opener, honestly. And I feel like in fact, at some point, I feel like maybe it should be compulsory. Maybe like a pre-housemanship or something. It should be called that or something. But it's important, or I deem it necessary to do your electives out, to just leave your medical school and just experience life in another hospital outside your medical school. And yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button and leave your comments below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you guys as always.